All right, so here's round one of the Extra Life charity stream matches tonight. We've got NFTG versus ONUR6. NFTG's chosen Proc as the first map.
Gonna be interesting. I want to see if they try to put that E50 and Patton up on the hill.
So I went down NFTG's lineup. I'll go down on your sixes. They're running a pair of Bat Chats, a pair of IS7s, a pair of Super Conquerors, and the WZ1115A.
And just because I started the recording after you went down NFTG's lineup, they're running a Patton, which we had a discussion about. This new update has put the Patton in the list of comp-capable tanks. They've also got an E50M, 2 Bad Chats, 2 IS7s, and the 115A, another new addition to the Tier 10 lineup. That one's a guaranteed shoe-in when it came out, though.
I just like going down and seeing all the marks on the barrels of NFTG 96 and all these top rankers.
So NFTG is hugging the tracks here. They're sending 2 guys up on the hill there. ONUR6 is spread out in the field. They've taken their super conks over to the bowl, but NFTG doesn't have any tanks out in the field, so we'll see how they adjust once they discover that.
The view range of the Patton will help them out in the snapshotting ability of the gun, especially up if it can get up here, and it's looking like NFTG is going to dominate the hill.
Fallout Crits just took a hit there. He tried to peek the tracks. So he's got to be careful because he can get hit from the hill there if he pulls up too far. He's got 3 tanks in front of him, but there's a bit of... He's got cover there from the track, the hill, the way the tracks slope up.
It's like they're gonna push out of the field, maybe down to A6 with the super conks.
Yeah, ONUR6 has just crossed right across the field. You've got the Bat Chat in the back. Boogie Eagle pushing in on Ghost. See how aggressive Boogie gets when he crosses here. He knows those guys are up on the hill. He's probably just going to chill here at the bridge.
Well, the 5A and the IS7s of NFTG are not looking back. Oh, as I speak, the 5A turns back around. Nope, they're all looking.
They know he can't peek. Fallout landed a hill up there on the, or a shot up there on Nate, who was on the hill.
I worry about what's going to happen in the next 10 hours with your English, Weasel.
Well, I only got about 5 hours of sleep last night. In comes Ghost. He's pushing across.
They're coming down off the hill. They're going to come under the railroad tracks. They're going to pinch out the Bat Chat of ONUR6.
Down goes Tang. Ghost is on a reload, and he's pretty exposed there on the hill.
Yeah, 5A mega lucky shot.
These IS7s are hurting, so... I mean...
NFTG up a tank, but ONUR6 has a lead in health.
Yeah, 6% lead.
ONUR6 is regrouped.
Yeah, they completely switched sides.
He needs to be careful. He needs to get with the rest of the team.
Boogie actually might. Would he be able to make a run up to that?
Fernix is trying to keep the 1-2 line detected. He just sees them now. He gets detected himself at the same time.
Yeah, Boogie's coming up the 7 line. He hasn't been spotted. He probably could make it up there to his team. If he won, using the houses as cover.
Flip around here and get the view from their side. So NFTG can't really push the 1-2 line because ONUR6 has the 5-6E squares just locked down. Got good positioning.
Oh, that's weird. Did you know the camera will cause blots of sun and shadow if in the right spot?
Yes.
Both teams in a bit of a regrouping phase. ONUR6 is kind of comfortable
like-
with where they are, though.
Looks like NFTG is going to try and retake that hill control.
Yeah, I think. But what do you think, Boogie? Do you think he should have pushed up to where these houses are next to the cap? I mean, he had the cover of the houses and all that where he wouldn't have been detected up until now that NFTG has the hill. He's going to be spotted out.
Yeah.
He's regrouping back up.
Yeah, the only problem, he would be over there, he would be alone. If they pushed him, he more than likely would not have any help, any support. They still think all those mediums are somewhere down the one line.
Is that HE I'm seeing? Just hitting Fallout in the turret? Thought I saw 64
Probably.
damage pop up.
A lot of guys have
96.
started running HE all the whole
Yeah,
down.
with the IS.
I
know
the
Beast.
I7s, the 5A, the Super Conks. Everybody has started shooting HE a lot more.
Yeah, I know. And before I left, talking with Beast and all that, especially like if he runs an E4, you just load at least half dozen HE shells to fire into the turrets.
NMT's bat
Break
chats,
things.
flanking around behind.
Putting some shots in the combat squirrel.
Permix needs to get back into it.
Nate getting some free damage here. That really tipped the scale for damage. Up until that clip he just dumped, ONUR6 had the damage lead.
Oh,
Bat
one
chat
goes
going
down.
Still very close. 50 to
Big hit on way too easy.
50 to 57 now.
I'm interested to see with this Patton sitting in the back what he's been able to do.
Nate is still sitting there. He's almost done his reload. He's going to dump another clip here in a moment. See shots from him come any second. He gets a kill with his first shot there. He's going to take out the other AI-7. There it is. Fallout crits goes down.
I thought they were going back to rush onto him. I wonder why they fell way back into the field over there.
NFTG
Sure, here
showing.
comes the push from I7s.
Yeah, here it comes. Combat Squirrel's getting focused.
Nate did a great job on bringing them back this way to allow that push by the IS-7s.
Yep, down goes Combat Squirrel.
This match has almost gone the full length. It's been a run for 8 minutes and 15 seconds so far.
Oh, Pernix goes in when he's not ready to take out Nate. He goes down.
Uh-oh.
Stevie's still sitting with quite a bit of health, though, as the last tank remaining for the ONUR6 team. There's just too many tanks to deal with.
Yeah, Nate's just on a reload, so you're probably gonna wait for that. Or
Nah,
they're
just rolling in. They can handle them.
For the ram kills.
He does get the kill before he goes down, but NFTG taking round one.
Well played by ONUR6. It's just they allowed those nasty little bat chats to get behind them.
Nate pulling off a 5,200 damage game there. That was the turning point there when he came around behind, definitely.
Good spread on damage there at the same time as well. I mean, everybody doing 1,200 plus. What you want to see. Fortunately, about Boogie Eagle, unfortunately, had donuts across the board.
All right, and we'll go back to the garage and regroup for round 2.
I like it. It's got some decent speed, decent armor, and a really good gun.
So sell the 113 and get the 5A.
I think they actually. I don't remember if they buffed or nerfed the 113 in that last big update.
Oh, so well they
I had to go back and
buffed.
look, but
They buffed it the last time before I left. They buffed the gun, but they didn't do anything to the armor on the 113. But this was 6 months ago. I don't know on the newest patch. I didn't read anything there.
I want to say somebody said they did something to it. I can't remember.
And the only thing difference between the Conquer and Super Conquer is the hit points and that extra spaced
A little
armor
bit of
on
spaced armor.
on the nose, right?
Yep. I was disappointed about that.
Okay.
Like they just made the Conqueror look almost exactly the same. I don't know.
Well, they both look great. I think they look great, but yeah, I wouldn't know why they make them look the same.
Yeah, I don't know. To me, it took that Super Conqueror looks different. It's got all this extra armor. It made it, that was the especially about it that made it different. And now it's basically 95% the same.
So ONUR6 decided to cross the tracks this time here, guys.
Yeah, it looks like opposites.
NFTG's
not as spread out, but they're still on the opposite in the bowl.
They've completely taken this area, just inside the tracks here. ONUR6
might be a fight on top of the hill too. NFTG's gonna have an overmatch.
Oh, they're slightly cut off from my map. Thanks for calling that out. I didn't even notice that NFTG has sent up a Chieftain and a 50M.
And a bat chat also. Well, I guess he didn't cross the tracks yet.
So these tanks up top have not detected each other yet, but they know they're there because they're taking shots and their teammates, are calling out, shot from the hill, shot from the hill. Tang is going to find them in it. There he is. He didn't realize he was going to find them that quickly. Puts the brakes on real quick. Lucky he only took 2 taps there. 3 taps. Get out of there, Tang.
Oh, run, Pat, run, Pat.
He doesn't make it out.
Nice.
Or Pat.
Chieftain taking a shot.
So NFTG taking the early lead again. They're up 8% in damage, and they've already got 1 tank taken out from ONUR6. Stevie's still on the hill, making sure that those NFTG tanks don't come all the way over.
Yeah, and Combat Squirrel's sitting back here in the Super Conquer watching the hill, taking pot shots. And the Super Conquer for PC looks the Conquer for PC looks just like the one we have. So, it's the same model. Both tanks.
ONUR6 closed the gap on damage here.
Yeah, but look out there in the field of where Nate's going. If he can get back behind him again, which it's looking like he's going to be able to.
He's detected.
Is he? Okay.
They know he's going.
But they still have to
But
address that he's doing it.
Yeah, they haven't done that other than
They can't just let him do it
Jedi.
again.
No, Jedi and Fallout are the ones that are in the biggest trouble here if that happens.
Ooh, ONUR6 is bleeding some damage. Down there.
Fallout could be clipped out by a bat chat right now. And that's who it looks like Nate's going after.
I'll probably end up out of my render range here if I spin the camera. There he goes. No, he's going for Jedi. Yeah, he just got out of render range when I backed the camera up.
Looks like he has 1 or 2 more shots left. But Boogie's coming after him, so let's see what Boogie can do.
Fallout's a one shot.
Ace on reload.
Okay, it's a bat chat versus
I7.
IS7. Bat chat's on reload. He's going in for the ram. Oh, missed it.
Give me a shot. There you go.
Nice shot. Now let's see if we can hit him on the run.
Are these two gonna fight up on the hill? No, they're just content
Hide
with
behind the rock.
keeping each other.
Oh, push coming over in center.
Jedi's
Yeah,
in trouble. Jedi goes down. NFTG's taking a
NFTG.
3-tank lead. ONUR6 has 3 healthy tanks
NFTG, I
left,
think,
though.
realized.
Or ONUR6 has 3 healthy tanks.
Yeah, but NFTG realized that there was 2 on 1, or 2 tanks that were separated from the pack on the hill and 1 going after the bat chat, so they put their force right down the middle.
5A goes down. Oh, that chieftain.
Over. Uh-oh, Boogie's looking for Nate. No. Decides to leave Nate alone, goes after Coyote.
Like they're
The Chief's in the one
now the
shot.
chieftain on the
There he
hill.
goes down.
Take this E50M out. They can get some really good shots on the hill. Could really turn this game around.
Oh, but the Conqueror turned his gun. He's not helping out. They should double team this E50.
Boogie's
Oh, the E50's
just
on 2 hit points.
Boogie's just
Yep.
getting piled on.
Stevie's got him.
Oh,
It's a 3 on
Another
3 though. Look at that. Okay.
2v3.
Three on
look at
2.
that. ONUR6, Stevie and Pernix up
Oh,
here
2v2.
doing some
2.
work. Doing
Nice.
some work.
Nice.
While they're too
I'm
busy
interested to see
mobbing
what-
that tank, the tanks down on the tracks there, Pernix and Stevie were just working them. Nate's
Yeah,
a
I'm
one
interested
shot.
to see what he did in his Super Conqueror. Did some
Damage has
work
been
up there.
evened up too.
16% each. 2 tanks.
Just a little over
283
3
hit
minutes
points
to
left
go.
on the bat chat.
I really like the damage number showing up now.
Yeah.
Satan Stalker is nice hold down behind all these dead tanks.
Zoom in over.
Just waiting for the spots.
I forget how to make the camera fly faster. It's been a while since I've done a battle. There is a way for me to make the camera
Is there?
fly faster. Yeah. It's really jerky when you do it.
Push in the right joystick, I believe. One of the joysticks.
Oh, there it is. You're right.
Yeah, you click the right joystick and it makes it faster or slower.
Nice.
Both teams locked at
Oh,
16%.
Beaver's so smart.
He's so smart, Beaver. Yay.
I have that on audio now, Honky.
Oh, shoot.
Stevie's
Weasel,
detected.
can you cut that?
Too late. I'm actually
So the
shocked
patent's
Stevie's
on-
not getting some spots.
Yeah, the Patton's on 700 hit points. So definitely an advantage over the 200 on the bat chat. So Stevie just needs to snapshot that bat shot once. So
That thing is Stevie just taking blind shots back towards the bridge?
Yeah, they don't know
Yes.
where they're shooting. They're just shooting blind. He's just shooting real blind.
oh, he just spotted them both.
Yeah, but they don't
Foxy
know
spotted
Nate's
him.
coming. You don't think Nate's actually going to rush in here, do you? All it's going to take is one
I
snap.
don't
He's
know.
dead.
And both those guns are good at snapshot, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
I know the
But
Patton
Nate's
is,
gonna have
but
to push up.
they don't know he's there yet.
No, it's true. Yeah,
Yeah, they know.
All it takes is one shot to get this, and then I don't know how you want to call a win on this one or not, Beaver.
I don't know if we
um,
designated the draw rules for tonight.
I've been going
I don't
by
know. They're
most
just
health
gonna
at the
push
end
on
of
the
the game.
5A.
Right now, they're even tied on health, tied on tanks.
No,
Not
there it
anymore.
is. It's decisive.
Snapshot that Patton.
Right there
Pat-
goes to ONUR6 with the
Thank
tank
you.
Wow,
advantage.
last second. We're talking 2 seconds left on the clock with a snapshot. Nate just
Nice shot. Thank you for that snapshot because that clarifies who won. We don't have to debate about that now. Stevie getting just shy of 4K damage dealt there. Pernix 3,500. The rest of his team getting over 1,000, with Boogie getting 2. Unfortunately, Patang ran right into him at the beginning, and he was a sacrificial lamb. Coyote Cummins on NFTG leading his team with 3,600. Strunk just behind with 3,200.
beaches and 2 5As. And it looks like they're just pushing up the A line. Well, railroad tracks, we
Yeah,
call it.
it's like both teams are going to go to that 8-9-0 line. Set
Yeah.
up, hold down positions in those dunes, hills, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, both teams are using their bat chats to spot out, make sure nothing rotates behind them. But it's going to be a brawl on the 8-9 line.
I think this is going to be a big shot. If that E4 can get in there and get those shots in, he's going to make a big difference.
Still feel like I'm getting reacquainted with the camera system. It's been a long time since covering a match. Doesn't help that I'm at that point in the night. I'm closing in on 11 hours doing this, and my eyes are going kind of buggy. You know what I mean? Where they start going like, can't focus them quite right.
You should wear the yellow tinted glasses that I have. They
I-
make a huge difference if you're looking at something.
I wanted to get a pair, but I need prescription glasses. So prescription glasses.
Yeah, mine are prescription.
And I got the blue tint ones instead.
Oh, did you? Did those work?
Oh,
They do, but they don't. It's a little different. They filter out the blue light,
Yeah.
so it doesn't give me the eye
Yeah.
fatigue and the headache and all that screens give.
Yeah,
But
that's what the yellow ones. With the yellow ones help with the road at night as well.
the yellow ones
If
are
you
a
have to
little,
drive.
yeah, a little bit more for the glare and all that as well. Where I didn't want to see and I
yeah.
didn't want, anyway.
Well, both teams have the HE flying, and it looks like NFTG's bat chats are going to try and go down the center road. At least one of them started to. Looks like he's going down pretty slow.
I mean, right now with the way the brawl is, there's nothing. I mean, that's just what the bat chats need to do is brawl it out 2-on-2 out there because there's not much they can do until they get behind these tanks. But look how far up these 5As have pushed. With
Tang,
7.
Tang's playing a little more conservatively than last battle. He doesn't want to watch this one from the after death screen for this time. Sorry.
Oh, bat chats are about to run into each other.
Mr.
That's
No,
fine.
it's
Yep.
not looking that way, but if he does, he's going to put a nice shot in the side one of these bat
There you
chats.
go. Ghost and Patang exchanging
shots.
shots, but
Here
Pernix
comes
is
Oh,
coming
he
in.
just hit one.
Here comes Nate too.
It's going to go down.
Yeah, did you see that shot the E4 hit that bat chat with?
How many shots
Did
does
not.
Pernix and Patang have left? I don't think they'll be able to take out Nate. Nate might take out
E4's looking.
Patang though.
Ram and
Ram.
kill. Oh.
Oh, he pushed him though. Stopped him from killing Patang. Oh, he got him with his last shot. But now both Nate and Pernix are on a reload, and Pernix started his reload first. He also has more
Yeah,
health.
so now it's just gonna be a chase down. Who can drive better? Oh, Pernix, go after him.
He's probably worried about a TD in the back row, taking him off. In the meantime, over here, what do we got going on in the slugfest? Still haven't really changed too much. We got
State Chief flying both ways.
The HE of ONUR6 is affecting NFTG a little more, though. Actually, I think ONUR6 is one of the first competitive teams to start slinging HE more than anybody else, just for this reason on this map.
Just watching the Chieftains in the back, they just keep switching ammo types on NFTG.
Can you see what they changed their ammo to?
If you go into the first person, like in their tank, you might be able to.
Oh, you can
Just
see
know
the
they've,
ammo count go down. Okay, I see.
Yeah. Both of those Chieftains have reloaded 2 or 3 times in a matter of seconds, so I don't think they were firing. Seemed to be too quick for that.
Pernix. That's Pernix going on a big tour around the map, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
What are you up to, Pernix? You hunting down Nate?
Mr. Know It, he has about 800 damage done so far. But he's carrying right now 12 APCR and 11 HEs. So yeah, he's
Yeah.
definitely came prepared with this hold down match.
NFTG's Chieftains moving up. Killer gonna get into a spot if those Chieftains
Killer took a
cycling.
big hit.
Killer's
ONUR6
almost
gonna
down.
push Chieftains. Oh, he gets a lucky bounce. Another bounce.
NFTG holding on. They're down 10% damage, 14% damage now.
I can't believe Killa's still alive on 100 hit points, but
He's got just enough cover there.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they have to come after him
And they tried to, but they got punished for it. I saw Stronk and 3 Markable there.
yeah, Stronk's on just under 300 hit points.
If he got around and started putting shots into him, made him have to back off. Like a 5A is gonna come in now.
Pernix is still scooting around looking
He's
for
looking
his
for his opening. Ooh.
Mr. Noah takes down way too easy
Combat
for you
Squirrel
two.
got hit a couple of times.
So ONUR6 is officially up a tank now and 10%, 14% health.
Well, they're up 2 tanks now.
Chieftain's out.
Squeeze is on now. Killer's still holding on though, just barely.
Yeah, they just if they stay how they're working this, they'll win.
Just under 2
Just
minutes
wait
remaining.
to see what Nate does.
It's Pernix.
Ooh.
Pernix is gonna go in.
Nate.
He should be able to take down 3
Nate's
Markable.
Nate's down to 64 hit points.
In comes the push while he's turning their heads. Pernix is being punished, but it was totally
Nice
worth
snap.
it. It was totally
Oh,
worth it for
yeah.
Pernix to do that because he just cleared out. They just cleared out 2 of those tanks. Ammo rack on
Killer
Cornbread.
finally going down.
And locked Hornet.
Yeah, close-up fight with these Super Conquerors and how fast those guns fire.
That's round 3. On your 6 takes it.
Nice.
Well played.
And I'm loving these matches.
Patience.
Stevie taking the damage lead for on your 6 with just shy of 3,800. Mr. I Know It just edging over 3,000. Over on the NFTG side, you got Cornbread and Nate both breaking 2,000. Nate actually getting just shy of 3,000, but just not enough there. Nate held on at the end there with he was a one shot, and he still managed to get away, and he put some more quite a bit more damage in after that as well. So
yeah, he almost took out their bat chat.
on your 6 taking a 2-1 lead after 3 rounds.
We kind of know who's who, so we can get
Yeah.
the codes out.
I can't really award someone if I don't know who I'm awarding. So yeah, make sure. Good point there, Beaver. I always forget that. Make sure you gave your gamer tag in the comments section when you're making the donation.
So basically, the top 14 people get some type of thing for playing tanks.
Well, for donating.
That's what I'm talking. For top 4 donators, or top 14 donators. I see NFTG's bringing out the 50B, a couple of them. See what they're going to do with that.
Interesting.
Some bat. So NFTG's running a bat chat, 2 i7s, a Chieftain, 2 50Bs, and a 5A. We're on your 6 is running the E4 again. A couple of bat chats, 2 i7s, 2 Super Conquerors. Same thing they ran last time. It was very effective for them.
Mm-hmm.
So if it becomes a hold down fight again.
Yeah. Well, especially now with those 50Bs, man. HE will chew those guys up.
Beast
Yeah,
is
and
in the
if the
chat
50B
cheering his
even
team on
explodes
now,
itself.
I think he downloaded Twitch just to watch.
So again, on your 6 is running over to A7, B7 area, getting hold down, preparing for a fight. The 2 bat chats on back end watching around the E1 and 2 area. Where NFTG is running a little different. They got their bat chats spread out a little bit with their 50Bs. So I think they're preparing for on your 6 to push.
Yeah, it could be a big possibility. They just want to put that little extra security back there, but don't lose the
It'd
bat
be-
chats as quickly.
It'd be very interesting of like how, you know, the Fog of War, say Rainbow Six Siege does it, or other games that when both teams pick something, you don't know what they have until you spot it. That would create such more interesting with the hiding these 50Bs in the pick. But with on your 6 knowing that they're going to definitely be wary of this 1-2 line push around on them.
Yep. Those bat chats need to be careful. They got what? 50Bs and the bat chat all coming up.
Here they come.
Mm-hmm. The 50Bs aren't spotted yet.
Patang,
Just lit.
get out of there.
Bat chats are running.
Hermix
Now they know they have the overmatch back on the 8-9 line.
See if they use it. Trying to keep an eye on the mini map to see if they push. At the same time, I'm watching for
The heavies are splitting up.
I know it is being Overwatch for these bat chats, so.
And somebody's going to catch a shell.
Mr. I Know It's turned around here. He's waiting to hit one of these guys as they come over.
50B's lit up. I don't know what the render range he has going there, but Ghost is the most in danger here. He's pushed himself way out.
Mr. I Know It is lit now, though, so they do know he's there.
Yeah.
Ghost is avoiding being hit by E4.
Good shot
Yeah,
for
but
the
he just
batch, I
got.
believe.
Nice snap,
Yeah.
Phoenix.
Next got one into him.
Ernix is getting a little
I think
frisky.
Permits is gonna. Yeah, Permix I think is gonna push on him. Oh no, he's
I don't think he's gonna push. Maybe just
no.
right spot for the E4.
And for everybody that hasn't played comp or familiar with these upper teams, which we call the gold division, just watching the patience they have of when to push and when not to is definitely one of the big keys for being in this level. I have played comp and I don't have the patience and the know when to stop moving, and I always get in trouble.
That's where we're in the press booth.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
I know what to do. I just don't do it myself.
you ever feel like we're those retired sports athletes that ends up doing the color commentating when they're no longer fast enough and quick enough to play.
Yes and no, because I've never been. I'm one of the athletes that wish I could have been there and didn't. Kind of like you know the anybody watch the movie Sandlot? You know the kid that is in there and he winds up being an announcer of his friends that actually
Yeah.
made it pro. He just couldn't make it pro, so that's where I'm at. I couldn't make it there, so I just those who can't teach.
Those who can't teach gym.
Yeah, those who can't play teach.
All right, here comes the push from ONUR6.
Ghost is being very frisky out there. I think they should have pushed a little sooner because all these look at the 50Bs and the bat chats are all loaded up,
and they're
just gonna get shots.
I think they still did the push
all
in
day.
time, though. We're gonna see. Either way, there's gonna be a brawl going. A bloodbath is about to happen.
Yup. B's coming over.
Coyote got focused.
Oh, yeah.
He's down.
Now goes the I7.
Ghost took the
Six
round.
has
That's
to
what
keep
makes
pushing.
a pro
They need to get
team
around that ridge.
is focusing.
Right now, NFTG doesn't have the ability to focus anyone. They don't have multiple guns on any one
No,
tank.
they're spread out.
I think Cornbread's getting focused here. Yeah, he takes another hit.
I was about to say they need to hit Cornbread.
Oh, Killa takes an ammo rack. He repairs it instantly, though.
Killa.
Down he goes. 2-tank lead
Now they need to
for
focus the 5A.
ONUR6.
Bat chats are almost loaded up.
They're going to go around and work those 50Bs.
Per mix is about to.
No, it should take him out. Yep.
Oh, they've pulled it back. NFTG evens the scoreboard. ONUR6.
Not now. These bat
Here
chats.
comes those bat chats.
Yeah.
Take those 50Bs out.
Yeah, the 50Bs are on reload.
Pernax finish him. Has he got one left? Yes, he can.
And
down to the chieftain
Oh,
now.
nice shot by Mr. I Know It.
So Patang's on a reload, but Mr. I Know It is pretty protected there behind
Still a 3-shot.
Graveyard of tanks.
Yeah, Mr. I Know It's a 3-shot to a 1 to 2 shot for 3 mark.
Oh,
there's
big
a
hit.
10, 11.
That's a 1,000.
Yahtzee.
Yeah, that's a 1,000 roll right there. The only thing could have been better is the ammo rack for that tank.
In comes Patang. He's
And the
seconds
advantage
away from being loaded. And he steals not steals the kill, but he takes the kill for the win. ONUR6 takes the series 3-1 after going down in the first round. Patang,
I think they have
amazing matches.
Patang taking the lead with that final shot, taking 3,900 damage for the game, and Mr. I Know It 3,600. So they were fighting for the top spot damage there. Whoever got the kill was going to get it. Over on NFTG's side, Nate having a 3,300 damage game in his 50B. Strunk and 3 Markable, as well as Locked Hornet, all breaking 2,000 as well. It's pretty close, tight battle there. but NFTG not able to pull it off against ONUR6, who takes the series 3-1 in 4 rounds. So who's next?
Uh,
Okay.
yeah. You wanna go first?